Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Shomu's Biology. If you qualified for PhD only category in this CSIR NET Life Science examination, then this video is just for you. वीडियो को अंत तक देखना है क्योंकि अगर PhD only category में qualify किए हो ना, कई सारे सवाल होते हैं and there are multiple questions. Question like will you be able to do PhD? And if you are eligible to do PhD, then what are the colleges or universities or research institutes? कहां से पीएचडी करने को मिलेगा, व्हाट विल बी द प्रोसीडियर ऑफ डूइंग पीएचडी इन दोस प्लेसेस, इसके बारे में बताएंगे इस वीडियो में. विल ऑल्सो टॉक अबाउट वेदर यू विल बी प्रोवाइडेड एनी स्टाइपेंड टू डू पीएचडी और नॉट. If you qualified for PhD only category, that is category 3 in CSIR NET examination, will you be eligible as a lecturer in colleges after doing your PhD? इसके बारे में भी जानकारी देंगे. So all these questions that you have in your mind will be answered in this particular video. And also at the end of the video there is also a good news for those who qualified examination with the help of Shomu's Biology, because we will declare about a gift, a special surprise gift for all of you. So watch this video till the end. So the very first question that I am going to answer about the student is that, are we eligible to do PhD with PhD only category? The answer is yes, of course. The category is created as a separate third category from JRF and LS. JRF और LS से ये अलग है. क्यों अलग है? देखो, JRF जूनियर रिसर्च फेलोशिप जिनको मिलता है वो PhD भी कर सकते हैं और उनको पैसा भी मिलेगा, स्टाइपेंड भी मिलेगा गवर्नमेंट से. हो गया बात. फिर लेक्चरशिप आता है LS, जो क्वालिफाई करता है LS ओनली, दे आर केपेबल टू डू or be a part of the lecturer position and apply as a lecturer in universities and colleges. सिर्फ वो चीज उसके लिए होता है, PhD LS से नहीं होता. And then comes the third category, that category 3 or PhD only category, where if you qualified for this category, you are eligible to do PhD in research institutes and colleges and central universities across India. इंडिया की अलग अलग जगह पे आप PhD कर सकते हो, but you won't be given stipend. So JRF and PhD only, there is a big difference. The difference is that in JRF you will be provided some money to do PhD to support your financial needs, but in PhD only category there is no money provided by the government authorities like CSIR or UGC. सिंपल सी बात है. सिमिलरिटी क्या है? बोथ इन JRF एंड PhD only category you can do PhD in the choice of your institute, but there is also a little difference. With JRF your choice of institute is huge, the number of institutes that you can choose from is huge, while in PhD only category the list of universities and institutes where you can apply is limited. So now the question is, will the PhD be valid and considered the same between the PhD only category candidates and JRF candidates? Of course it will be the same. इसमें कोई फर्क नहीं होगा. PhD को ये PhD only category से करे या JRF से करे, the only difference is that they are getting money in JRF, they are not getting any stipend in PhD only, but the degree that you'll get is legal, it's valid, there is no difference in that. Okay, if you can support yourself throughout your PhD career, then you can choose for PhD only category, because the problem is that there are many people who cannot simply have multiple attempts due to their age restrictions and all. किसी का age अगर 30 years पे पहुंच चुका है and they got PhD only category cleared this time, तो उनको तो अगला मौका नहीं मिलेगा JRF के लिए. So for those people PhD only category is the category to go to do PhD in their career. Okay. Now the most important question is that what are the universities and colleges and institutes from where a person can do PhD with PhD only category or category 3. देखो यहाँ पे कहीं सारे institutes होंगे, not all the institutes I would say, but there will be some institutes. For example, in terms of the tier 1 institutes, we have IIT, and particularly IIT Guwahati conduct a separate examination, but you need to go through a round of examination, round of written examination, round of interviews in order to be qualified for doing PhD in that prestigious institute. So IIT Guwahati just conduct karta hai, I know that because my students, they have already get into that with PhD only category already, so you get in there. Other IITs, some of them may be involved with this, but Guwahati jaisa karta hai, it's a foolproof news, so I am sharing it. NISA's conduct their examination and you can apply there with PhD only category. ISAs, ISAs are there, ISAR Kolkata, ISAR Mohali, I think ISAR, there's another ISAR in Trivandrum. So there are places, ISAR in different places where they also allow you to apply there as a PhD only category candidate. So ISAs are there, NISAR is there, and also IITs are there, some of them, but Guwahati is one of them that is out there. So these are the some tier 1 research institutes, I would say, where you can do PhD. Apart from that, what are the universities? Central universities, and there are major central universities who allows PhD only category candidates to apply. For example, Hyderabad, like Osmania University that is out there, Jamia, I think that's also involved in this, Jamia Millia Islamia, that is also involved in this process. So part of the central universities, central run universities are out there where you can apply as a PhD only category, right? Now, these are the places where you can apply with the PhD only category, so don't lose hope. The only difference is that you will not be provided stipend. Now, the next question is that you qualified PhD only category, very congratulations for that. Now, at this moment, you also know that you won't be provided stipend, but you can apply as a GRF, you can apply as a PhD only category without stipend. So you know what institutes you can apply, but what is the process? What is the process of applying? The process is straightforward. Process ये होता है कि you need to fill the form of that respective institute. Institute release their own form for PhD, and generally they will not take you as a direct applicant for the interview. क्या होता है कि with GRF generally वहाँ पे direct interview होता है, walk-in interview and then selection. And there are institutes even after GRF there are written and then there are face-to-face interviews. But here in PhD only category, in most of the places there will be two rounds of selection. First is the written examination in that institute, and then the next step is the interview, that is the walk-in interview, the technical round, and then the people will be selected based on their merit, based on their written score as well as their interview score. And then they will be provided with the chance to do PhD in that institutes. तो ये चीज़ होता है. अब ये vary कैसे करता है? जैसे कुछ institutes क्या करता है? They give weightage to 70% of what you got in the written and 30% of what you got from the interview, and they combine them, put a merit list, and based on that you'll be selected to either do PhD there or not to be selected to do PhD there. Now that depends on the limit, the seat limits that is out there. Now what happens is that for different institutes and universities and colleges across India, there's a list of candidates allotted to be provided stipend by the government to fund their PhD, who come from the JRF qualified candidates, right? And there will be certain list of candidates providing PhD based on PhD only category. The number will be little less compared to the JRF one. So in that case, you need to belong to that particular category, so the competition will be little higher. Now the last question that you might have in your mind is that should we apply as a PhD only category candidate in universities or institutes to do PhD, or we just wait and attain another examination, try to check whether we qualify JRF? Now my personal take on that would be, मैं ये कहूँगा आपको कि अगर आपके पास time है, if you have time, if you have age limit, right? So obviously try with the JRF, qualifying JRF, because 5, 6 years, 7 years of approximate PhD timeline in India right now, 6.5 to 7 years. In that time frame में उसमें पैसा ना आना is a huge problem, because your age will be increasing and most of the people's age will be the age of the marriage, the age of their having kids. So that age comes up, right? So during that time, if you cannot support yourself financially, that would be a big challenge. Now people have different outcomes, people have different situations, people may not require a financial help. They might have a better financial stability from their background, from their father, the parenthood. So in those cases the scenario is different. But if you ask me that whether it is the right thing to wait for the upcoming examination, I would say definitely if you have age limit in your hand, then wait for it. And if you believe, because if you qualified for PhD only category, that means you're close, right? Although the cutoff for PhD only is less than JRF, but you're still close. With proper guidance, with proper tips and tricks, the way to utilize materials the way to utilize and understand the syllabus and qualify the examination, you need a little push. And if you get that push, you can reach to the top. You can simply qualify JRF, and qualifying JRF will give you that stipend. It will give you 40,000 approximate amount per month without any tax liabilities in your account, and you can get it throughout for the 5 years at least. Like, even though the PhD is 6.5 to 7 years, but for 5 years you're protected for it, right? So that this is something that what I believe is very important, and it's acting as a driving force to do that. It's only to do PhD and not getting anything out of it is something that I would never prefer, because I always prefer to earn money of doing something, right? And that you should always follow. तो इसके लिए मेरा यही मानना होगा कि आप वेट करें अगर आपके पास टाइम है. Then if you don't have time, there is no option. There is only one option left, that is to do PhD and PhD only category. That is right. For example, in my life, I haven't done PhD. I've got JRF. I got it during my second semester of my my MSc days, but I didn't get into because my YouTube channel started picking up, and उससे वहाँ से मुझे पैसा भी मिल रहा था, and I was earning more than what was the stipend at that moment, and earning 2-3 times at that times what the stipend of the PhD can offer me at that time. So I left that train, and right now, if for example, if I want to do PhD, like people like me, if at this age they want to do PhD, then there's only one option, that is PhD only category. If the age satisfies for that, if the age does not satisfy it, then you cannot do it. But one more thing that I can tell you is that if you want to do PhD in India, अगर आप करना चाहते हो ना, PhD किसी भी एज में हो जाता है, किसी भी उम्र में. अगर पैसे आप नहीं लेना चाहते हो, there are people are waiting here in India to just let you do PhD without paying you. इंडिया में बिना पेमेंट की काम करने के लिए कोई भी तैयार है, कभी भी तैयार है. तो अगर आप पेमेंट नहीं लेना चाहते हो, काम करना चाहते हो, उसके लिए PhD किसी भी एज में हो जाएगा. सो दैट इज, अगर आपको ये PhD एज अ वैनिटी चाहिए, नाम के आगे वो डॉक्टर वो लगाना है, वो चीज़ देखना चाहिए, एंड दैट इज योर ड्रीम. इन दैट केस यू कैन डू इट एट एनी पॉइंट ऑफ योर टाइम. देयर इज नो पॉइंट ऑफ गिविंग योर 6.5 of your years of your life and a miserable time frame of your life because the work life balance will be destabilized, and that time is not suitable for, actually I believe, to give without getting anything in hand. So ये चीज़ याद में रखना. बट इफ यू हैव टाइम इन योर हैंड, देन कैन गो अहेड विद इट. डेफिनेटली देयर इज नो सेकंड डाउट ऑन इट. अब ये भी हो सकता है कि कहीं सारे लोग कहीं पे काम करते हैं, बट विदाउट PhD डिग्री दे आर नॉट गेटिंग अ गुड रेज, or they are not getting as a permanent position job there. In that case, you can also get into doing the PhD, because once the PhD is done, your salary in that work field will be increased. तो वो भी और एक चीज होता है. That is another angle to look at it. तो दोनों cases में आप try कर सकते हो. That is the best option. Now the last thing that I want to mention is that for those who qualified CSIR NET Life Science examination this time with the help of Shomu's biology coaching, this video is being actually shared to our students as well. That's why I'm making this alongside this video. If you qualified CSIR NET Life Science examination, the very first thing from my side and from the side of Shomu's biology is that a big congratulations to you, that you worked really hard for it, you worked so long for it, and you deserve this. So well deserved. And this time the cutoff is high, and if you qualified in this high cutoff, then you prepared really well, and I congratulate you for that. And if you qualified it with the help of Shomu's biology, with the help of our material, with the help of our coaching services or any other service that we provide, then you are entitled to get a gift from our side. Shomu's biology offers this gift. This is not of like bribery or any kind of thing, but the thing is that we want to encourage people who are there for themselves. Like, I always believe that when students say that they qualified, I always believe it's your success. You did it yourself. Like, whatever help you might got from Shomu's biology, got from me, my videos, my materials, my lectures, my classes, they are secondary. The thing is that you utilize it properly, you have done the hard work, you read yourself, you write the exam, and that is your success, and nobody should take it away from you. But that's just a token of appreciation that we provide from Shomu's biology to all our qualified students who qualified examination, whether you qualified JRF, whether you qualified LS, whether you qualified PhD only. We are going to provide you this stipend. We are going to provide you this small gift from our side. This time, like, we generally disclose the gift all the time, but this time we are going to close it as a surprise gift. Obviously, it's going to be useful for you. Usually, last 2-3 years, we provided gifts like earphone, we provided gifts like a safari bag, we provided gifts like table lamp. So we generally provide something that comes handy to a student's perspective, from a student's point of view. So definitely we are going to provide you something from a student's point of view, but we keep the gift surprise for this time, and there will be 2-3 separate kinds of gifts, and we randomly distribute it to our students, and definitely, hopefully, you'll like it as a memento from Shomu's Biology, as a memento to remind you that you did something good for your own career, and also that boosts us as teacher, as mentor, to help more and more students to know your success stories about it. Okay, so please mention whether you qualified within the help of our material, our lectures, like our coaching services, and if so, then contact us over 9804654228. that is our WhatsApp number, and just share your name, your rank, and what you qualified, GRF, LS or PhD only category, and just mention that in that WhatsApp, and in response to that also share your address so that we can ship the gift to your place. And our admission process for the upcoming December NET examination is going on. It's going to start. It's basically starting right now. So you can join us for the upcoming December NET examinations. If you want to join December examination batch, we generally offer some various offers at the beginning, because we offer extra books, we offer some discounts at the very beginning, at the very start of the coaching. So joining early obviously gives you two different advantage. Ek to hota hai ki you will get some extra books or some extra discounts. Second thing is that you get to get into the coaching at the beginning, and once you join the coaching at the beginning, you are going to get so much materials from the starting day, and you are going to get our book package delivered from the first day of your job. Like within a week of joining our coaching, you get the books already. Hard copy books will be delivered to you. You can start reading from it. And then the marathon lectures that we provide, which is the pre-recorded versions, but we provide it to clear your basics. So basically, the moment you join, you start getting something for your preparation, and that's what you are going to get if you join early. So early joiners always get advantages. So continue with that. If you want to join our coaching, then we are WhatsApp first business, we are website first business rather than app first. So generally people search in the app, and in the app, if you search our coaching services, the price will be written which is be higher. If you get this same coaching from website, the price is much lower. So we always prefer the students to be catered through our website, or directly contact us to this number, because the whole process of our joining is manual here in Shomu's Biology. We are WhatsApp first business. So WhatsApp is our mode of delivering all the important updates about the business. So contact us in this WhatsApp number 9804654228, and you are going to get the benefits. The details will be there in the application and the website as well. It will be updated. The links will be there in the description, and we will see you in the class. And if you cannot afford the coaching, you can also get our study material package for this upcoming NET examination. Thank you. Bye.